Good morning, dear students. Hearty welcome to day 4 of our online sessions on soft skills and holistic development. On behalf of St. Philomena's College, I welcome you all to this important session today. The session will be very interesting to you because today it's a pandemic situation everywhere. People are stressed. Students are also stressed. So, to understand their emotions, how they should have the quotient of emotions running into their body and work positively. So, the topic is on emotional intelligence. To talk about that, we have very wonderful resource person, Professor Parashiva Murthy from the Government First Grade College for Women, Mysore. Professor Parashiva Murthy is a old student of this college. He graduated way back in 1992 from the BCom course, and he continued his studies, master's studies in University of Mysore. Later, he joined Mahajana's College as an assistant professor, and he worked there for more than 25 years. And consequently, he has joined the government service 8 years back, and is working there as an associate professor in the government college, Coimbatore. Professor has conducted a lot of programs on positive thinking, time management, stress management, leadership skills, motivational skills, communication skills, and how to attend interviews and emotional skills. These are all the important soft skills which the students should imbibe during their graduation. Sir has also presented papers in various international and national workshops and conferences. He is also presently associated with Ramakrishna Ashram and trained more than 3,000 trainees, which includes principals, superintendents, doctors, lecturers, students, and parents. He has trained many corporate company employees, namely Infosys employees, on soft skills in Mangalore area. He is also associated with the great institution NIMANS in its emotional skill-oriented program. He has trained not just ordinary people, he has also trained police people, DYSPs of various aspects of management, organizational behavior, etc. And also has been a resource person for various bank exams, probationary, Karnataka services, KPSC, and also for CAT and other various competitive exams. Today, he is here with us to give his knowledge and thought on emotional intelligence to our dear students. Sir, on behalf of St. Philomena's College and on behalf of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, I welcome you to these online sessions. Now, over to you, sir. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, sir, for your kind introduction. So the today's topic, which I'm going to discuss, is emotional intelligence. Okay. So now, I'll give you Definition, a very simple definition. What is emotional intelligence? So this is only one definition which I am going to tell you. After that, I will not be into the theory part of it. See, what is emotional intelligence? Very simple. It is the ability to identify and manage one's own emotions as well as the emotions of others. I repeat once again, it is the ability to identify and manage one's own emotions as well as the emotions of others. See, I would, being a soft skills trainer, and because I have undergone a lot of trainings in Nimans about the life skills, from the past 8 months, what I have observed in the society is there are a lot of problems which are happening in the society. We cannot meet each other. Okay? Social distancing has to be maintained. At the same time, if you want to meet your friends, it's not possible. And please remember, even if you give a call, they're not picking your call. At the same time, marriages are happening. You cannot be one among the members because they are clearly told only 50 members are over there. The top 50 will be there. Suppose if you are eliminated from that particular group, automatically one thing comes to your mind is, why am I not over there? This is called emotions. He may be a close friend. He or she may be a close relative. But please remember, once if you're not invited, automatically you are emotionally struck. You are emotionally stuck. That's it. Why have they not invited me? So this is the topic what I'm going to discuss today in detail. Okay. Now, what you have to do over here is very simple. Being a counselor, what I have observed is very simple. Okay, what I have observed is very simple. There are some students who are staying at home, and some of my students gave me a call just 2 or 3 months back, and they started telling, "Sir, I'm getting bored. Online classes are not happening. We are not getting the link. So what should I do?" So students are going to depression. And one thing what you have identified is there was a news in the newspaper just 10 days back in Vijayavani that children are going to depression. So this is an era where, please remember, from the last year, that is from March, please remember, it has become a disaster. Here, what is happening is students are going to depression and they are telling, we are not happy. Please remember, you have to have control over your emotions. So under emotional intelligence, you have 5 aspects, which I'm going to discuss today. The first aspect is self-awareness. Self-awareness. Second one is self-regulation. Third one is social skills. The fourth one is empathy. And the fifth one is motivation. So I'll repeat once again. Self-awareness, self-regulation, social skills, empathy, motivation. So now I'll start telling you stories. Okay? So I'll start with a beautiful story. As you know, if you have an experience of going in a ship, please remember the captain of the ship will be giving you the directions. Please remember, in a ship, the captain will give you the directions. And you should remember that you will have crew who are in the lower part of the ship where they will be obeying instructions. I repeat once again, the captain will be giving instructions, and in the lower part of the ship, you will have the crew. You will have 200 to 300 people in a big ship. They will not have any idea about what is in front of the ship, whether it is land or water or there's a boulder. They do not know anything. Please remember that. The captain will be giving instructions, and these crew will be just following the instructions. That's it. So why did I give you this example? Very simple. Please remember, the captain of the ship is your brain. Okay? The crew is all the parts of your body. All the parts of your body is the crew. So whatever instructions come from your mind, please remember, the remaining parts of the body, just obey it. Okay, so why I'm giving you this example? In this pandemic period, what we have observed is most of the students are not coming to the college. And remember, they're staying at home. Being alone is not so easy. Please remember, being alone is not so easy because when you are alone, automatically you'll have negative thoughts. How to overcome that negative thoughts is one part of emotional intelligence, which is called self-awareness. So I'll go to the next slide. In the next slide, you have 5 questions. If you have yes for the above answers, please remember you're really doing well. I go to the first question. I don't give up when the odds go against me. Okay, what do you mean by this? Suppose I ask you a question. Do you give up when the odds go against you? The majority of the answer is what? You know the answer. Majority of the students, they tell, sir, I'm having tension, okay, and now I'm not in a position to take a decision. This should not happen in the first question. I don't give up when the odds go against me. You should be like this. The answer should be yes. Now, I'll give you an example for this. Okay. Now, recently, I read a book called Four Agreements. If you have time, please go through this book. It is written by Don Miguel Ruiz. It is called Four Agreements. I'll discuss this one by one. Which are the four agreements? It will help you a lot in your career. The first agreement is be careful with your words. The words can change your life. I repeat once again, be careful with your words. The words can change your life. Okay. Now I'll give you one example over here. Okay. There was a mother who was in a hospital and she was very, very busy in the hospital. Here, because she was very busy, his superior was in a very bad mood, and he scolded her on that particular day, and she really got upset. And when she came home, remember, she had a beautiful child. She was in third standard. Okay, she was a girl, and she loved singing. She loved singing a lot. She was singing and singing and singing, and the mother got irritated, and she told, "Can you please go from here? Please don't disturb me. I'm terribly upset. Don't sing." Then, as usual, the children know that they just enjoy. Children are always children. Then what happened? Very simple. She started singing. This irritated the mother. And suddenly, the mother got irritated. She shouted at the child, "What voice do you have? You have one of the most irritable voices I've ever seen. And I get irritated. You have a very bad voice. Please don't sing in your life." She did not tell this intentionally. She was terribly upset. Please remember what are the consequences. Next day, when she went to the school, it was a disaster. She stopped singing. And she was a great orator. She started talking because the mother had given a message, a negative message to the child that your voice is not good, you're not a good singer. This would have happened in many families. Please remember, one fine day, the mother or the father would have told the child that you're not intelligent, you're stupid. If we make negative statements, please remember, it will have a disaster in the life of a child. So this is the first word which I'm talking about, the first agreement. Be careful with your words. Be very careful with your words. See, this particular mother just made a statement out of irritation. Please remember that your voice is not good. But please remember, the girl never sang in her life. One fine day, she was utter failure. And when she was doing her degree, she started telling her friends that my voice is not good. I cannot sing, I cannot talk. Ultimately, she was a failure. Please remember here, the messages sent by teachers, parents will have a drastic impact on the child. The third aspect is the society also, please remember. Sometimes people in the society will tell you, you're not intelligent. Don't consider this. Words are spoken for namesake. The second agreement, what I'm going to discuss now, is don't take it personally. See, let anybody tell you, I'm telling you, Please don't take it personally. For example, I would like to tell my own story here over here. Okay, so presently I have done 2 master's degree and 6 diplomas. Presently pursuing my PhD. I'm at the verge of the end of the PhD. My topic is emotional intelligence and its impact on teachers in higher education. At the same time, I've also taken up MA in psychology. Okay, and you may be wondering, so I have done so many degrees. How is it possible? Please remember, if you see my past in PUC, I failed. I was basically a science student. I failed in PUC. And you know what was the reason why I failed over here? Majority of the people in the society, they always used to tell me, you are an average student. Since my childhood, I am telling you, the society members, the people in the society used to tell me, you are an average student, you cannot go to science, and science is not your piece of cake. And believe it or not, this happened to me. I failed in PUC in chemistry, and later, during that 1 year where I stayed at home, there was a huge transformation in me. I started going to Ramakrishna Ashram, started listening to discourses, and then I realized that yes, I should not take it personally. If people talk with me, why the hell should I take it personally? If they speak, it's their own words. Why should I take it? Believe it or not, after that I finished my BCom in St. Philomena's College. In the same college, please remember, the turning point in my life is St. Philomena's College. Even today, I'm very happy to be a part of the alumni of this college. At the same time, here I'm a resource person. Every year they call me over here for giving a talk. And today what I am in my career is because of this college. Because there was one professor called Abraham Somprakash. He is my life. That's it. He is my life. In whichever lecture I give, I just mentioned the name of this great person, Abraham Somprakash. He was the one who told me, see, don't worry, you are a science student. I'll teach you accountancy. And he used to give me personal care. And he always used to tell me, Murthy, your communication skills are good. You can do whatever you want. After that, I never turned back. Please remember, the persons in the society had made a negative impact. But only one person who came in my life is Abraham Somprakash, and he was the one who changed me. And today you are seeing me in front of the camera. And I have trained more than 2 lakh people in my career. And I'm a counselor also. When students go to depression in my college and in the society, they call me personally, and I don't charge any fees. Because please remember, when I was in PUC, I did not get any person who could console me and tell me. And this person, Abraham Somprakash, sir, he was the person who brought me out of depression. And today what I am is because of him. The credit goes to Dr. Somprakash. Please remember. Okay. See, why I'm telling you is, he was the one who taught me, don't take it personally. Don't take anything personally. This is the second rule in the agreements. Don't take anything personally. If somebody tells you you're not intelligent, just give a smile. If somebody tells you you do not have communication, you do not have leadership skills, you are not a good communicator, you lack motivation skills, the only thing what I tell my students is, please give a beautiful smile so that the other person will get irritated. Okay, please be happy. One thing I'll tell you, a person who failed in PUC, when a person who has failed in PUC can achieve so many things, all the students who are over here, you are extremely intelligent. You have scored first class, you have scored distinction. According to me, you can do wonders in the life. You can do wonders, I'm telling you. The second agreement is, don't take anything personally. Point number 3, rule number 3 is, don't make any assumptions. Please remember, don't make any assumptions in your life. Don't assume that after my degree, I'll do this. After my PG, I'll do this. And please don't assume that I will change tomorrow. Because majority of the people I have seen, I have asked them a question, when do you change? When are you going to change? They will tell, so after my degree, I'm going to change. After my PG, I'm going to change. Then I'll tell, you have not changed. Then they'll tell, after getting married, I'm going to change. Okay, after marriage, no, I have children. Let my children grow elder. Then I'll change. After that, no, I'll retire. After that, I'll change. Please remember, after the retirement, you'll be wondering, what did I do? So here there's a beautiful quotation. Please do not add years to life, but add life to years. I repeat once again, do not add years to life, but life to years. Always remember, people will ask you how many years you have lived. You should tell with confidence that I am like a lion. I live like a lion and die like a lion. And you'll be wondering why I'm using the word called lion. I'll give you an example over here. If I ask you a question, which is the fastest animal? You will tell cheetah. Which is the tallest animal? You will tell giraffe. Which is the heaviest animal? You will tell elephant. Which is the cunniest animal? Fox. Which is the slowest animal? Automatically will tell tortoise. But if I ask you a question, what is lion called? You will tell king of the forest. And my question is, why people call lion the king of the forest? And you'll be wondering, okay, what's the answer for this? What's the answer? Because no teacher has asked you this question. For all the animals, you have a feature, the fastest, the slowest, the cunniest. But lion is called king of the forest. You know why? Lion never bows its head. Please remember. If you want more information, just go to the Animal Planet, the Discovery Channel, and just observe. The lion is the only animal which never bows the head. It always goes like this. Okay? And please remember, if the elephant sees the lion, if the giraffe sees the lion, the first thing what it does is it starts running. So size does not matter over here. Please remember, if you want to live, live like a lion till the last day of your death. Please remember, live like a lion and try to face challenges like a lion. And the lion has a lot of problems. You do agree. Have you seen the lion? It has many scars on the face. It is a born fighter. Please remember, it is a born fighter. It guards its territory. The territory may be 5 or 10 kilometers. Please remember, the lion will guard its own territory. It protects its family. Even if 2 or 3 lions attack it, it challenges them and drives them out. And that's the reason why not even a single lion you'll find without scars on its body. And ultimately, even if it dies, please remember the lion's death is a proud death. It does not surrender to anybody. So my message to you is live like a lion and die like a lion. Don't make any assumptions, my dear children. I address you as children because always remember you are still a child. Please remember, you just ask your parents, okay? Go and ask them. In the pandemic period, your parents are worried. Please remember, you are staying with them. My question is, isn't it a beautiful example where you're staying with your parents from the past 8 months? Remember, emotions. You are with your parents. Parents are delighted. You can stay with your family and you can do wonders. You can understand each other. Because 2 or 3 years back, when I was in Ramakrishna Ashram, there was a meeting of parents. And there were 200 parents in the meeting. And the parents, one of the parents, he just told me, sir, why is it that nowadays children, they don't talk with us? We have a distance. Why is it like that? I just told them, very simple, how much time do you spend with your parent, with your children? And I asked them to ask their children also, how much time do you spend with your parents? It's the vice versa, very simple. Please remember, God is really great. From the past 8 months, He has given a great opportunity to spend our time with the parents. So now, please make it a habit to share everything with your parents. And you may be wondering, why parents are so important? I'll tell you one thing. If you are there with your parents, emotionally, you are very strong. I repeat once again, if you are close to your parents, I am telling you, they will make you strong. Please remember, you may ask me how. Very simple. I give maximum importance to mother because mother cannot be replaced. I'll ask you a simple question. Now, go to your mother on Saturday and ask her one question. Mom, what are you thinking about? She will tell, tomorrow is Sunday. What should I prepare for you? What do you want? What your father wants? What your brother or sister wants? So what is in the mind of the mother? Very simple. She wants to make you happy. In the Sunday morning, you eat whatever she has done. And again ask the same question to your mother. The mother will tell the same answer. What do you want in the afternoon? The same answer will be given in the night. What do you want for dinner? So mother is the only person who thinks about you, your father, your brother, your sister, 24/7. Isn't it emotional intelligence? Isn't it self-awareness? So the first thing what I was talking about was self-awareness, self-regulation. She is the one who regulates you. Please remember. So whatever you are today, if you are there in the degree, if you are there in the, if you got admitted to the first degree, to the first PG, please remember it is because of your mother and your father. Okay. So this is the third agreement. What I'm talking about is don't make any assumptions. Always assume that I am the best. See, early in the morning, Dr. Abdul Kalam sir has has given beautiful quotations. See, whenever I get up early in the morning, I tell these 5 sentences. I can do it. I will do it. I shall do it. Today is my day. God is always with me. So tell all these things. I repeat once again. I can do it. I will do it. I shall do it. Today is my day. God is always with me. You please tell this again and again and again. I can assure you that you will never go to depression. 100%. I can assure you that you will never go to depression. And there's a beautiful quote about Abdul Kalam, sir. He has given, if you salute your duty, you need not salute anybody. But if you pollute your duty, you have to salute everybody. See, this is again an emotion. If you're emotionally attached to your job, 100% I can tell you, everybody gives you respect. I repeat once again, if you salute your duty, then you need not salute anybody. But if you pollute your duty, you have to salute everybody. She's such a great person. Okay. Now we'll come to the fourth agreement, which is there in the book. Always do your best. Now, the college is organizing the holistic development. See, it is a great initiative taken by the college. When we were students, they used to call soft skills trainers. I'm talking about way back in 90s. Okay. There were very few trainers over there, but the college authorities used to invite them and they used to motivate us on soft skills, how to be an excellent communicator, how to have the leadership qualities and all these things. So always do your best. So today I wanted to tell you about these aspects, 4 things which I wanted to discuss about, 4 agreements. Now, we will see a presentation. We'll see a presentation. It is about maturity. Just a minute. It is about the first one, okay, which we are going to discuss. Okay. Now we will have 8 reminders. Just go through this one by one. The first reminder for you. If you follow these reminders in your life, you can do wonders. Please remember, go to the first one. The first one is on your screen. Don't stress yourself too much because no matter how bad the situation is, it will change. So it is a beautiful quotation over here. The first one is, please go through this. Don't put yourself under stress. I'm talking about emotional intelligence today, remember. Don't stress yourself. Let anything happen in your life. The situation will definitely change. So this is a pandemic period. This situation will definitely change. 2020 may be a bad year, but according to me, it is a very good year because we are there with our family and family is everything. And you may ask me, why am I insisting so much on the family? You know, what is the spelling of the family? Family, meaning father and mother, I love you. That's it. I repeat once again, family, Family, father and mother, I love you. So this is a great situation which has happened. Please be with your parents. Shall we go to the next slide? Just see the next one. Okay. The next thing coming up on your screen is, if you want to be strong, learn how to fight alone. Always remember, this has been proved from the past 9 months. Since October, it is proved. Okay, remember, self-regulation, the second aspect of emotional intelligence I told you in the beginning. Self-awareness has already happened. Now you start regulating yourselves. So this is, if you want to be strong, learn to fight alone. You are alone, please remember. And you may have a lot of questions. After a degree, will I get a job? See, now the situation has changed. See, earlier, I used to teach in classrooms. Now, suddenly, they started telling me that you have to do it on online. Believe it or not, I'm telling you, it is a fact. I have practiced nearly 50 hours in front of the computer to give a smile. Remember, I could not smile while giving a presentation. I almost practiced 50 hours. I always used to tell my daughter, come on, take it. I start giving a presentation. You should tell me how I am. She used to tell me, no, you don't have a smile on your face. Your expressions are not there. No, you're utter failure. Then after 50 hours, I started smiling. And today I'm in front of you, confidently doing an online program. Because I fought this alone, please remember. We'll go to the next one, the third one. The third slide for you is, okay, this is again, never judge someone by the opinion of others. Remember, this is there in the society. Never judge someone by the opinion of others. I'll give you an example. This happened in my life. One of my senior, he told me, this particular lecturer in this college is very boring. Actually, he wanted to test me. But this had a negative impact on me. He had narrated the story for nearly 1 hour and told me that this particular faculty is not good. When I went to the class, believe it or not, it took nearly 1 week to have a positive opinion about that lecturer. Because the words which were spoken by him, I just took it. According to the first agreement, the words were given by the person, I took it personally. So remember, don't judge anyone by the opinion of others. We'll go to the next one, the fourth one. Never stop learning because life never stops teaching. This is again what has happened in the pandemic period. Okay, I have learned a lot. Believe it or not, since March, I was wondering, so what is going to happen in my life? In 1 year, I used to visit 20 colleges to make presentations. Since March, I am not getting any opportunity. Believe it or not, I got a call from the police academy from Mysore. And the person asked me, can you teach for DYSP, Deputy Superintendent of Police? I was very happy and I asked, what should I teach? Anger management, stress management, aggression, management, organization behavior, personality, perception, attitude. These are the topics which you have to do. I was very happy. I started preparing. Please remember, life never stops teaching. Okay, next slide. You see the next slide over here. Never lose hope. Good things will definitely come. Remember, 2021 will be a great year for us. Always remember, failure is the stepstone of success. Good things will definitely come. Please remember, my dear friends, don't be under the same impression that we'll be staying at home. No. God has given us a wonderful opportunity to stay with our parents. Be happy with your parents. Be close with them so that once you get married, you'll never leave them. And my humble request to you is, old age homes should be closed permanently. I repeat once again, in future, old age homes should be closed permanently. And this can be possible during the pandemic period. Stay with your parents and be with them. Good things will definitely come. The next slide. Believing in yourself is the first secret to success. See, once you finish your degree, yesterday I had a complaint from a student. She came to my house and she told, PGCET is over yesterday. She's basically a science student, has scored 83% in BSc. Please remember, 83% in BSc, and she has not taken up PGCET. And she came to my house and she told me, I'm going to do Java, and after that they have promised me to give a job of 25,000. The fees is just 40,000 rupees. I asked her one question, why you did not do PG? Please remember, you have it on the screen. Believing in yourself is the first secret to success. She believed not in herself, but in her friends. All her friends had some problems. I do not know what are their problems. Please don't ask me. All her friends, 10 to 15 friends of close friend of hers, they had told her, don't do PG. PG is a waste. MSc is a waste. She took a decision not to take up PGCET. Yesterday, literally, she was crying because please remember, there's a beautiful quotation, the people who read are the people who lead. I repeat, the people who read are the people who lead. If you want to be a leader, you have to read. After 1 hour of counseling, she started crying and she told, "Sir, what should I do now? I have lost an opportunity. I missed the train." But I told her, "Don't worry. Even for this, I have a solution. You have St. Philomena's College, where it is autonomous. They do have an examination over here. Okay. You have JSS. I told some 5 or 6 institutions where, because it is a pandemic period, please try to understand. This is the counseling what I did to her. This year, all the seats will not be filled up, because in our own college, the same thing is happening. Out of last year, the admission was 220. Now it is just 110. Okay. In all the colleges, you will have deficiency. I just told her at the end, that is, once the PGCT results are declared and once the admission starts happening, definitely you will have seats which are available in all the colleges. Go and make the university itself will leave a circular that college can make its own arrangements to take such candidates. Okay, she was very happy. She told, "Definitely, sir, I'll do it." So why did I tell you this story? Believing in yourself is the first secret to success. We'll go to the next slide. Please believe in yourself. Don't believe what others are saying. So my request to you is keep studying, studying, studying. Next one. Always remember that your present situation is not your final destination. The best is yet to come. 2021. Please remember, I'm using the word again, please and please and please. Remember, you know why? In future, the situation will not be the same. You may be asked to work from home. All my relatives are working from home. Please remember. And you may ask, "Sir, are they happy?" Please remember, they're getting 50% of the salary. Some institutions are paying 75% of the salary. And some institutions have removed them. This is what you have seen in the newspapers. Suicides are happening. Please remember, be courageous. I told you, be like a lion. The destination, you have a beautiful destination. The best will definitely come. Prepare yourself for the future. In future, online may be the key. So prepare yourself for the communication skills. Sit in front of the mirror. Sit in front of the mirror. Talk with the mirror. Okay. You have a mobile. So ask your friend to switch on the mobile and take a video. Start talking in front of it. Improve your communication skills. Improve your leadership skills. Improve your motivation skills. I will tell you, nobody can stop you. Okay. The best will definitely come. We'll go to the next slide now. Okay. The best will definitely come. Please have patience. The next one. The world is full of nice people. If you can't find one, be one. This is what you have observed in the last 8 months. Believe it or not, I was really wondering. See, one of my relative who was a very, very well-known person, I'm telling you, very, very well-known person, he died of corona. The shocking news is, please remember, he had helped thousands and thousands of people in the village. But I'll tell you, on the day of his death, the permission was not given even to me to go near him. Such a situation is happening. Just 2 or 3 months back, it came in the newspaper that the parents, the brother and the sister, did not take the dead body of the child because they could not meet the medical expenses. So such a situation is happening in the pandemic. So try to find, if you can't find one, be one. So my sincere request to you is, please have emotions. Okay? Let us help each other. Let us make this world a beautiful one. Okay? So this is about, we'll go to the next one. So these are the 8 reminders for you. Okay? We'll go to the next slide now. I'll show you one more, which is about signs of maturity. If you think you are mature, how mature you are, if you follow all these things, 100% I can tell you, you'll be a confident person. Okay? We'll go one by one. The first one for you. The first one, read this. Okay? The first one, be careful while reading it. Maturity is when you try to change people and instead focus on changing yourself. Don't try to change people. You cannot do it. Okay? Don't try to change people. You can't do it. The second one, we'll go to the next one. Don't try to hurt them back. because don't try to hurt them back. Maturity is when somebody hurts you and you try to understand their situation instead of trying to hurt them back. Let us not hurt anybody, because in this pandemic period, let us have control over our emotions. Let us be happy. Okay? Now we'll go to the third one. The third one is on your screen. Have a glance of it. Maturity is when you accept people for who they are. Accept people who they are. Don't have any assumptions. Here I'll make a beautiful statement. Don't expect anything from anybody. I repeat once again, don't expect anything from anybody. If you start expecting, and if that particular thing does not happen, automatically, what will happen? You go to depression and you start blaming others. Best example, most of the parents, please remember, they keep complaining that children don't look after them. This happened in Ramakrishna Ashram. One of the parent, he stood up and he told, I don't think my children will look after me, because according to their behavior, I can tell you very easily that I think my children will look after me. So my question to him was a straightforward question, and the question was like this: do you have your parents with you? I repeat once again, do you have your parents with you? The answer was no. When majority of the parents who were in the seminar, when they were not looking after their parents, how can your parents expect you to look after them? If this is the situation, 100% don't expect anything from anybody. So this is the pandemic period. Believe it or not, I had been to my village. In this pandemic period, I met all my relatives and they were shocked. Why are you coming over here? I just told them that I just wanted to look at you. And first, I took aware of the situation in that particular village. There was no COVID. I took the permission. I went to them. I spoke with them. I stayed with them for one complete day. Believe it or not, there was a beautiful smile on their face. So make people happy. We shall go to the next slide. The fourth one for you is the next one. Maturity is when you understand that everyone is right in their own perspective. See, whenever you talk about something, you always tell, I am right. Please don't tell this. Everybody is right in their own perspective. Okay? Listen to them. We'll go to the next one. The next slide clearly tells you that what is more important is your family. That's it. Nothing is more important than your family. Already I have told you about this. We'll go to the next one. The sixth one. Maturity is when you understand that whatever you do it for your own peace. Remember, be happy with yourself. Stand in front of the mirror. Be happy and give a smile to your mirror. Because, I repeat once again, there's a beautiful proverb. Just look at the mirror, you are missing the world's most beautiful person. I am repeating once again, just look at your mirror, you are looking at the world's most beautiful person. Give a smile and the smile comes back to you. So be at your own pace. The next one. Stop proving to the world how intelligent you are. Never prove yourself, because according to me, you are the best. Don't tell anybody that. Please go and ask him, I was like this, I was like that. No, please don't tell that. Don't prove yourself to the world what you are. Okay, you're intelligent, I know that. Next one. The next for you is the eighth one. Maturity is when you focus on positives in people. Remember, you would have experienced this in the last 8 months. Okay, please try to focus on the positives. Don't focus on negatives, because we should always take the good part of it and not the bad part of it. The next one, the ninth one. Do not seek approval from others. If you want to do a PG, don't ask your friends. Ask your teachers, because they are the one who give you guidance. Okay? Ask your parents. I have seen students, they take advice from their friends, but they never take advice from their parents. I'll ask you one question. Your parents have made property. Will they sign the entire property in the name of other person? Go and ask them. The property is made for you. Please remember. So when you want to do something, please ask your parents and your teachers. The next one, very, very important. In the present period, stop comparing yourself with others. Never compare yourself with others. Because if you're comparing yourself with others, you're insulting yourself. The next one, maturity is when you are at peace within yourself. Remember, try to be alone. Already you have experienced this. When you are alone, just if you are staying in a room, lock the door, try to meditate. Okay? 1 hour if you can meditate, you will be missing the world's most beautiful person. Believe it or not, since March, I started meditating. Early in the morning, I get up at 3:30. I do Sudarshana Kriya. From 3:30 to 5:30, I just forget things. I stay alone. In these 2 hours, believe it or not even a single thought appears to my mind. And in the evening, time is there for me. I go to the college, I come back. From 5 to 6:30, I walk continuously by listening to audiobooks. I'll give you one example. See, nowadays everything is available on the YouTube. If you want to read Four Agreements by Don Roos, just type this, Four Agreements by Don Roos. The book will open, tell audio book. Okay, 1 hour, 4 minutes. That's it. You start walking, okay? Or if you're alone in the room, what you have to do is very simple. Switch on the audio book, download it, plug into your ears with a Bluetooth, listen to it. Believe it or not, 1 complete hour, 1 hour, 4 minutes, you are alone, you are gaining knowledge, somebody is reading the book for you. Believe it or not, since March 22nd, every day I'm reading an audiobook. I have enriched my knowledge. I have enhanced my skills. Today I can speak confidently in the online webinars. How is it possible? Because these are the wonders which I have done because of practice. Remember, practice makes a person perfect. Next. Go to the 12th one. The 12th one over here is, here, maturity is when you can differentiate between the need and the want. See, now in the pandemic period, it is clear what are your needs and what are your wants. I think property has not helped you over here. 100%. I have seen a lot of people waiting in the queue in the month of April for only ration. Please remember, to get eatables, they were standing in a queue. I always tell in my lecture that love people, not things. They used to ask me questions. Sir, how to love people, but not things? But I can prove it in the month of March and April. People stopped loving things and they were behind people because they could understand that even people were not coming to them. And even if you have a site or a house, even if you sell that, ration is not available. Please remember. So stop attaching yourself to the material things. We'll go to the next one. Okay, you should differentiate what is a need and what is a want. So this is what I was talking about. Stop attaching yourself to material things. We'll go to the next one, the 14th one. Accept the situation and move on. Now the situation is changing, accept it. Next one. Don't react to the people or to the behavior of insane people. See, some people, they irritate you. Just give a smile. I am telling you, give a smile and proceed. And you may ask one question. Sir, if they irritate me, what should I do? Please walk out from there or give a smile. If you have the tolerance of giving a smile, give a smile. If you don't have the tolerance, please walk out because you'll be arguing with them and arguing is not possible with these people. The next one, the 16th one for you is drop expectations. This is what I was talking about. Don't expect anything from anybody. 17th one. The 17th one is for you. Have a peace of mind, self-respect, values, self-worth. Believe in yourself. The last one, the 18th one for you is maturity is when you have a lot to say, but you can choose to remain in front of fools. That's it. Okay? Remain silent in though there are some people who never listen to you. Be polite. Okay, I'll show you the next one. Next one for you is, these are the 10 beautiful words for you. Please be very attentive. It is continuous. Number one for you. It will come continuously, no stoppage, so be alert. One word. One word. Leave this. If you leave this, two will come. What is that? We. If you want this to be with you in your life, leave the third word, ego. If you leave the third word, the fourth word will definitely come to you, love. If you want love to be continuous in your life, you should have the fifth one on your face, smile. If you want a smile to be continuous, leave this one, gossip. If you eliminate this, you'll get the next one, success. If you want the success to continue, leave the next one, jealousy. If you leave it, you will get the ninth and the 10th one, knowledge, and automatically you will have the confidence. Okay. Again, I'll go to the last story. This is a story about an eagle. Okay. So this is a story about an eagle. And usually whenever I ask questions to the students, they'll tell, how many years does the eagle live? They tell 40, 50 like that. But I'll tell you, it will be a surprise for you. Eagle, you should know how many years does it live. I'll show you this presentation on eagle. Okay. One by one. Okay, we'll start with the presentation now. The next slide. This is the story of an eagle. Okay, you'll be wondering, what is special about the eagle? Just say this. Okay, eagle is one of the things where it has the longest lifespan. You'll be wondering, how many years does it live? Next, it lives up to 70 years. And for this, it starts to take a hard decision. Next, in its 40s, remember, the eagle will have three problems. One, its beak will bend. Next, it will bend. Automatically, it cannot fly because the feathers also will become very heavy. And at the same time, its nail will automatically bend. So what will happen? Because of the age, thick feathers, it will make it difficult to fly. Next, so it has only two options. Next, it has only two options. What is that? It has to die, or it has to go through a painful process of 150 days. The next one for you. The process is very, very difficult. Please remember, it goes to the mountain top and it sits over there. It will have its food for 150 days. And what does it do? Please go to the next one. You'll find this is what it does. It knocks its beak against a rock and it plucks it out. Remember, it removes its beak. It starts beating against the rock and it removes it. It is very painful. Next slide. After that, when the new beak grows back, it will pluck out its feathers. Remember, that is also very painful. And at the same time, it will remove its claws also. Remember, everything it will remove one by one. Next. So what will happen? See the next slide. Next slide. And after 5 months, the eagle takes its famous flight of rebirth and lives for 30 more years. Remember, this is rebirth. Next slide. So what did you learn from this? To survive, you have to start a change process. And that change should happen today. And remember to forget about your past memories, your old memories. Any old memories you have which are very bad, try to forget it. Because yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Enjoy the present. Leave your old habits. You know, as the word itself tells, habit. Remove H, a bit remains. Remove a, bit remains. Remove a, it remains. Remove I, tea remains. Even if you have a habit of drinking tea, that's a difficulty. That's the reason why habits are very dangerous. Okay? So this is about this. Again, we'll go back to the first slide. And this is what we have. Quickly, I'll go through the next 4 questions. After that, if you have any questions, you can ask me. The second question over here is, I know how to relax during tense moments. If you can do this after giving so many suggestions in my lecture about emotional intelligence, if you can relax, it's a success. I can bounce back quickly from my setbacks and failures. You can do it. If you do it, you're a success. I have a strong belief in my own abilities. Please believe in yourself. If the answer is yes, you can do it. I generally look at the brighter side of life. Please look into this. If the answer is yes for all the above, you have that resilience within you. That is, you have the power to bounce back in your life and do wonders in your life. The next slide for you. The next one is, if you want to be happy, please remember this. After this, I'll stop. It's only 2 or 3 minutes remaining. So if you want to be happy, if you want to be emotionally strong, look into this. Number one, first priority, spend time with your family, which you are already doing it. Please continue. Move closer to work. So whatever work you are doing, do it with interest. Go outside. Now it is not advisable. Please don't argue upon this issue. Once the pandemic period is over, because recently Dasara was celebrated, and I was just wondering why people don't go for social distancing. There was a huge crowd. And on the day of Naraka Chaturdashi, believe it or not, on the day of the Dasara, there was a traffic jam for nearly 1 hour. So you are going outside. We are violating everything. Please don't do this. In the pandemic period, please stay inside. From the next year, go outside. Sleep more. Essentially, sleep is very, very important for you. Minimum 6 hours is important. Please exercise. Practice smiling, because smile is SMILE, special magic in loving everyone. Help others. Please help your friend who is in distress. Help each other. Help your family members. Help your relatives. Help everybody. Practice gratitude. That means whenever you see a person who does not have anything, if he does not have food, please provide that. Go on a trip, not now, because from the next year, make your plans. And once the corona is over, pandemic is over, the tourism industry will flourish. Make a plan. And the last one, meditate. Okay. So this is about emotional intelligence. So I have discussed 5 topics over here: self-awareness, self-regulation, how to have social skills in the society, motivation, and I have referred empathy also, stand in the shoes of other person. If you have any questions, you can ask by sharing your views in the Google Meet. Thank you. Okay, there's a question over here. There is one question which I have received. Sir, if someone insults us very badly in a worse way, what are we supposed to do in such a situation? Can we smile? Obviously, cannot do that. Then what is the remedy to this, sir? It's simple. See, my answer to you is, see, why are you standing in front of that person? See, very simple. If somebody calls me stupid, see, I was talking about the first agreement. Okay, in the first agreement, what is that? Watch your words. See, I'll tell you one thing. When your close friend is irritating you, and it may be a relative, your friend, or anybody who may be an enemy, if he is insulting you, see, my question is, if you start speaking, what will happen? What will happen? It will continue. The best thing is, everywhere, wherever you go, the best intervention is, please walk out of the situation. Please walk out. I'm requesting you walk out, because I do this. This has happened many times in my life. I had been to NIMANS, I'm telling you. I am an official trainer of NIMANS, a life skills trainer. On the second day and the third day, there was one girl who always used to tell negative things to me whenever I used to present. She used to tell negative things. So what I used to do is, my friends who were sitting next to me, they used to tell, come on, sir, give her correctly. I used to tell, she is telling her views. And I know that it is negative. If I am going to speak something to her, then what is the difference between her and me? Very simple. At the end of the 7th day, I got a feedback from the resource persons that, sir, you have a lot of patience. You know how to tackle these issues. See, very thing. See, what you have typed is you cannot give a smile. I do agree. But one thing is definitely possible. You can walk out of the situation. Please do it. So this is what I was talking about maturity. When you're talking with insane people, don't talk with them. Even if you tell 100 things to them, you cannot get convinced. And when a person has decided to insult you, he will definitely insult you. So just walk away from there. That's it. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It was really motivational speech. The way the chats are coming from the YouTube live stream from the students, we can see that it was such an inspirational talk and most motivational talk to so many students. So it was wonderful to have you here, sir, giving your knowledge and thought on this topic, emotional intelligence. And on behalf of St. Philomena's College and on behalf of IKAC, I wholeheartedly thank you for your wonderful session.
Thank you.
Thank you. Students, be online. Shortly, we are going to another important online session, which will be an importance of physical fitness in holistic development. So be online. Another 1 or 2 minutes, we will be coming back to you. Thank you. Welcome back, dear students. Now we have another important session, which is relates to the importance of sports and physical fitness in holistic development. To take this session, we have another important resource person, Dr. M.B. Suresh, who is an international volleyball coach and the retired director of Sports Authority of India from Kerala. Dr. Suresh, we wholeheartedly welcome you to St. Philomena's College. You have been a good resource person and also involved with St. Philomena's College on various aspects, especially regarding fitness and sports. Today, in this pandemic situation, we have come across a situation where the youngsters, young students, they are not able to come to the college to really face, really feel fit, really enjoy the sports activities. At this situation, it is very, very difficult mindset for them. So how do they handle all these things? It's very interesting topic. So students, you must know more about Dr. Suresh. Dr. Suresh he was a volleyball coach in the University of Mysore for more than 30 to 35 years. After acquiring his MPed, he pursued his PhD degree from the Coimbatore University, Shumaga. And he has attended a lot of national and international volleyball related coaching classes and training programs, and that too given by a lot of international coaches, especially from USSR. He was a coach for not just our university team here, he was a coach for the national level, Karnataka state, sub-junior level, Karnataka state, boys level, as well as many divisions. And he has also worked as a lecturer for physical education colleges for more than 10 to 15 years in various capacity. After his retirement, he has settled down in Virajpet, which is known for sports, fitness, and sport ethics, by conducting a lot of volleyball and hockey leagues there. And also he is an important faculty for one of the premier program called Sports Management Program, which is run by a B school till 3 years back in SDM IMD school. Now it is being run in St. Philomena's College also. He is a major faculty for that. He knows how students should be enthused, how students should be given a proper fitness talk and fitness oriented classes. Today he is here with us. It's a privilege for St. Philomena's College to have you here, sir. So students, take the most useful talk from Dr. Suresh. And also at the end, you have any questions related to fitness, how you can feel fit being at home also. You can post those questions in the YouTube stream. He is very happy to answer those questions. Now over to you, sir, for your next online presentation.
Thank you for your introduction, sir. I feel privileged to be one of the persons to contribute in the field of sports, maintenance of physical fitness, and keep smiling always. I, being an alumni of this institution since 1971, so I feel privileged to be the part and parcel of this St. Philomena's institutions. Dear students, it's a different entity, whatever you have listened to all these days about the previous lecture also. It was really mind-boggling He was a great speaker, motivator psychologically. Of course, ours is a different entity. It is sports, is physical fitness. So here, I don't want to take much of your valuable time into the theoretical aspects. So I'm a practical man. You can see me anywhere on the field. So I have been one of the successful coaches of our society because I believe in the practical aspect than presenting in theory, because it is sports. We can speak volumes, we can write volumes, but until and unless we make the you people to perform on the field or off the field, it is of no use. So dear students, it is corona, the pandemic situation, and you're all confined to the four walls of your home, and you are forbidden to go out. No schools, no colleges, no play fields, no gyms, no cinema hall, no entertainment. That means to say, only you are forced to look into the electronic gadgets like TV, computers, and mobile phones. So here, my sincere request to you is the thing which is sweet, if you add little by little sugar to the dish, you can relish the taste of that. If you add more to any of the dishes, anything more like salt or sour or sweet, whatever it is, it will not give you the correct taste. Likewise, these gadgets also. So, dear friends, you are very well aware about the fact that your health is your responsibility. So, sporting activities, play, etc., ultimately leads you to be hale and healthy. So, what are your responsibilities in maintaining or calling yourself as a healthy person? My first question is, how do you feel this minute? You may be feeling bored, you may be feeling dizzy, you may be feeling not interested to listen to my lecture. You may be feeling, अरे यार ये क्या बात है, ये sports के बारे में क्यों बार चिल्ला रहे, इतना चिल्ला रहे, why he is shouting at all these things and all. You may be feeling something, or you may be thinking elsewhere, because you're not you may be listening to me, but your mindset is somewhere else. So you can't control your mind, and you're busy in your mobile phone also. Some of you maybe, you don't know. So how do you feel this minute? So it is very, very important in the practical sense. Are you awake and alert? So these questions to be answered by yourself only. Are you awake? Are you sensible? Are you listening to? Are you looking at? Are you feeling? Are you enjoying? Are you smiling? Are you relishing? Are you keeping yourself awake? Are you drowsy? Still feeling sleepy? Or you feel like drinking a cup of water or a cup of tea? So if you don't feel like listening to, and I want to go out like that. So something you are feeling it. Do you have the energy? Where this question comes, how can it be answered? Until and unless you intake, you carry out your caloric value, whatever you consume, whether it is beverages, whether it is food substances, whether it is breakfast or whether lunch, whether you are having ice cream, whether you are having fruits, etc. and etc. Where this energy, are you having the energy to stand up? Are you feeling giddiness? So are you feeling easy to walk, talk, etc. and etc. Next question is, are you ready to face the day's challenges and stress? Just before 1 hour, 30 minutes back, you have listened to a very good lecture on stress management. Are you prepared to face the challenges, day's challenges? So you may be given a challenge to look into the TV, a cricket match, for example, a basketball match, or a kabaddi match, or any other movie, something like that, or any talk, or any channel, TV channel you would like to have a look at? Are you having that energy to sit or and observe completely for 1 or 2 hours or so? Next question I would like to ask you is your outlook generally upbeat? So, is your outlook generally upbeat? Whether your outlook, whether you are looking smart, whether you are looking beautiful, whether you are looking with a paleness, or whether you are bright or not. Next question is: are you happy to be alive? It's a very important question. If you want to be happy, to be alive, you should be active, you should be healthy. So until and unless you are not healthy, you are unhealthy, your unhealthiness relates to अरे यार ये क्या हो गया, how I felt sick, uh, any sickness, for example cold, cough, fever, headache, etc and etc. So with that, would you like to be alive with happiness? What about yesterday? How you passed time yesterday, right from dawn to dusk, from when you woke up from the bed and when you go to the bed till such time, maybe for 10 to 14 hours, how you spent your yesterday? Did you eat well, exercise hard, get a good night's sleep? So all these things, if you start questioning yourself whether you had good food, breakfast, lunch, etc and etc, did you spend time with people who make feel good about yourself, whether you are passing your time with your own peer group, with your own family members in a much befitting manner. Did you have specific positive goal that you worked at or achieved? Do you have any specific or positive goal you worked or achieved? Did you also find some time to relax, smile, and laugh? This is very, very important. Did you find time to smile? Did you find time to relax? Did you find time to laugh? So, when you answer all these questions, you will understand you something about your own health, and which is yours and only your utmost responsibility. So, dear friends, with this preamble, I'll be moving forward. When you are moving to the schools and colleges, you will be riding on your vehicle. You drive your vehicle. After driving, how long can you drive? At least to the car shed or mobile parking area in front of your home. You have to walk. So when you got up from the bed, you should get up and you will just stretch yourself and you will go to the bathroom and finish your morning ablutions, and then you will come out, or either you go for a sip of water or cup of hot water with lemon, which is very much advised, hot water with lemon because of this pandemic, corona, and you will be feeling yourself immune with that. So when you get up from the bed and then you move, and then you have to be active right from that moment onwards. Where this activeness comes from? You don't get this activeness in any of the shops or market. It is within yourselves. So this active, how you can say that you are active? So if you're not lazy, if you're not lousy, if you're not attending your own activities, then you are called your inactive person. So if at all you want to call yourself an active person, first of all, you from getting up from the bed itself, your activity starts. So you get up from the bed and you go to the bathroom, you walk to the bathroom, you open the door latch, and then go get inside, and then you go for the toothbrush, and then you wash your face, and then you complete your morning ablutions and come out, and then you start thinking about what next, what is to be done, and how it should be done. You plan it within a short span of time. So when you are active, only then these things can happen practically in your own home. So because of this pandemic, you are forbidden to go out anywhere. You are not supposed to meet anyone, including your friends and family. So you are confined to your own home, your parents, your sister, brother, but with the sense of responsibility of maintaining social distance. and you should get yourself immune. You should be hygienic. So you are supposed to take bath, you are supposed to wash your hands, and you are supposed to take all the possible precautions to keep yourself hale and healthy inside your home. So it is about your body to keep yourself immune. So what do you think about your own body? You should know your own body. You should know the basic concept or basic knowledge of the structure of your body, that is anatomy, the function of your body, that is physiology, how you are feeling, whether you are feeling thirsty, whether you are feeling hungry, whether you are sweating, whether you are feeling tired, whether you are feeling giddiness, etc., etc. These are the physiological functions of your body which is being felt by yourself. So accordingly, you have to think much more about your own body in a practical sense. So when you are confined to your home and family, you should be active, you should be more active, and you should not be lazy. Activity, how within yourself, how you can be active. So one simple example I can give you, that when you are not allowed to go inside the gym where there are many people will be there, and then this is forbidden. The government has been given a strict warning not to open the gym where many people will come under one roof, and then they breathe easily, and too many people, there will be huge sweat will be there, and then you people talk each other, so there the saliva and all the sneezing with that and all this virus may spread. Because of this only, you are not allowed to get inside the gym, or you are not allowed to enter into the play field. So you are not supposed to have any body contact game. So you are not allowed to move in a group also. So when this is the case, how you have to face these challenges? So it is the one and the only way to be physically fit. Now, I will come to the point that what is this physical fitness? So it is a ocean. Physical fitness, if I start speaking about physical fitness, weeks together I can speak about physical fitness. Volumes together I can write. So within a nutshell, I would like to tell you, dear friends, as a degree students of St. Philomena's College, how you should maintain your physical fitness level during these pandemic situations. For that, you should know the basic meaning of what is this physical fitness. Physical fitness, it is the ability to function efficiently and effectively without injury, to enjoy leisure, to be healthy, to resist disease, and to cope with emergency situations. So here it is the functional efficiency. Internal functions means your respiratory system, your circulatory system, your excretory system, digestive system, etc., and etc. The functions are of your internal organisms should be efficiently to be done, and it should not cause any injury. So if you walk, or if you jump, if you catch, and if you run, there should not be any injury. Once you are hurt, you cannot be a normal physically fit person. And if you enjoy this activity without any injury, that will be your enjoyment during the leisure time, which is promoting health, and it will resist your disease, and you are unknowingly you are enriching your immune system, and you are prepared to face the emergency situations throughout the day. That is what physical fitness is. So here we can see the other meaning of physical fitness. It is the ability to carry out daily tasks with plenty of energy left over to meet unexpected demands. So there may be unexpected demands, like stopping of the tap, or the syntax tank is leaking on the overhead tank is leaking on the third or fourth floor. You are supposed to climb the stairs faster because you are not interested in wasting water. So until and unless you are fit, basically you can't run the stairs. You can't run the stairs. So you are supposed to run. Come on, Deepak, run and stop the water there. You stop that wall. If the mom shouts at you, you are just gallop. Yes, mom, like that you just run. If you are fit enough, you will reach the syntax tank very easily by running the stairs, and then you will put off the knob and then you stop the water leaking. So these are the unexpected demands. Suddenly a dog may be chasing you when you are walking on the street. So you are supposed to run. So until and unless you how to run, you know how to run, you can't run. Just to save the bite from the dog, you are supposed to run. That is an emergency situation. Of course, I am from Coorg in the forest area. I keep walking all alone. Of course, with a long knife or sickle or with a gun also, I will walk. Nowadays, you know, in Coorg, it is elephants are entering into the paddy field and then in coffee estates and all, including in our estate also, we have elephants. Sometimes it comes. So we should be prepared for that also. We can't neglect our estate or paddy field activities. So to meet the unexpected demands, we should be physically fit. The other meaning we can see, the more physically fit a person is, greater their energy reserve is. They will be very strong. They will have the mental capacity and they will have the physical prowess and they will meet any situation. And we feel proud to call any physically fit person to for any help for that matter. And moreover, the is the ability of the heart, blood vessels, lungs, and muscles to work together to meet the body's needs. So it is physiology. I told you earlier itself, you should have the basic knowledge about your anatomy and your physiology also. Physical fitness stimulates your muscles, bones, heart, lungs, and blood vessels with regular exercises, helps you to maintain and gain fitness. So these exercises will make you to be physically fit. So when you have the fitness, you will have the three concepts of physical fitness, that is general fitness, a state of health and well-being; specific fitness, which is a task oriented; and emergency preparation, avoid, adapt, and overcome emergency situations. So by knowing this introduction about physical fitness, how we should go for the physical fitness activities, and how we can get into the sporting events and their management in our society. So here we have prepared some of the slides, so which is more of a theoretical in nature. We can see the mention of play. You may have to play, you may have to involve in the playing activities. You may have to involve in the playing activities. So what is this play? Play, one of the famous psychologists, Ross by name, defined play as it is spontaneous, joyful, creative activity through which man finds his fullest self-expression. So play here, man finds his fullest expression. How? It is spontaneous. It is reachable for all. It is reachable for all. Anybody can play. A small child also plays, and an aged person also can play. There is no age bar. There is no color bar. There is no sex bar, and there is no creed bar for this word play. It is joyful. Each and every game, after you gain something, after you achieve something in the field of play, you will rejoice it. So it is joyful. It is enjoyable, and it is creative in nature. Unknowingly, it will create your body organisms. It will make you immune. It will make you strong. So this is what play is in one of the definitions of by Ross by name. So another meaning we can see here is play is an enjoyable experience deriving from behavior which is self-initiated in accordance with personal goals or expressive impulses. Its rules are spontaneous, it has temporal sequence, but no predetermined ending, and it results in no negative outcome, to be underlined. that is victory and reward. There is no negative outcome at all in play. You will be the gainer. If you play some game, badminton, you rally for 10 minutes outside or inside your own lawn. When you are not supposed to get inside the indoor hall, you can have a shuttle badminton racket, have a partner and one shuttle, and then you can rally for 10 minutes and you will have a very good positive outcome results. It is result oriented. It will change your behavior. You enjoy each and every move. You will be moving to your left, you are moving to your right, front and back, and you rejoice how you hitting the shuttle and all. So that is how you enjoy this play. Games are activities with agreed on organization of time, space and terrain, with rules that define the objective and limit the pattern of human behavior. The outcome, which is to decide or determine the winner and the loser, is achieved by totaling or accumulating objectively scored points or success. So here you can see the game of cricket. You're all watching, but there is no spectators at all. So because of this pandemic, thousands of or lakhs together people are being deprived of watching the cricket live, but they are watching in social media, TV and all. So here the outcome is decided. So winner or loser will be decided. So it is a result oriented. Game is a result oriented one. So what is this physical education? In physical education, it encompasses identifiable activities, many activities which require physical effort or bodily movement. Bodily movements, it is undertaken in accordance with personal interests and goals. Physical education as a program involves skills used in sports, dance, and other forms of organizing competition, game, and sport activities that are taught and practiced in a situation designed for learning. You can see not only sports, there is dance also, there is aerobics. So when you are made to perform some actions against some music, that is aerobic, that is dance oriented, that is movement oriented. It is not theoretical oriented, it is movement oriented, it is practical aspect. Next please. So I have made an effort in educating you what are these physical activities. It is the interaction of man and his movement. Physical activity is the basic underlying commonality phenomenon and involves the basic processes, namely mechanical, energy, organizational, growth and learning process. So these are the main conceptual model of physical activity. It as a social experience, you will be experiencing in the society what is the physical activities are. It is a for your own health and fitness. So it is an aesthetic experience. So it is a pursuit of vertigo as a catharsis, as a aesthetic experience. These are the conceptual model I have prepared for the physical activity. Next, please. Sport. What is this sport? Sport is a human activity that involves specific administrative organization and historical background of rules which define the objective and limit the pattern of human behavior. It is or challenge and a definite outcome primarily determined by physical skill. John Lay in the year 1968 contends that sport is discussed as a game occurrence, as an institutionalized game, as a social institution, or as a social system. It is a social institution. So in the society, you are not hiding anywhere. You will be exposed. You are supposed to perform the physical skills openly. So there is no hide and seek. So what exactly you are, that's what in the field of in the first definition I have told you. It is spontaneous, it is joyful, it is creative. So you are showing what you are in reality. So you will be exhibiting your physical skills, and you will be ultimately you are becoming physically fit. Next, please. So this is the dimensions. Excuse. Last. dimensional scheme of the nature of sport. Here it is interrelated. Sport as a social system, sport as a social institution, institutionalization of games to sports, and sports as a game. It is interrelated. Next, please. So here, game, sport, and event occurrence. We have discussed about the physical prowess, how we gain the physical strength, how we become strong citizens to face the strategy, and then how we exhibit in weightlifting and all, until and unless we are strong enough, that strength aspect of physical fitness is being developed. So there we will be exhibiting our physical prowess. Next, please. So, sport as a social institution. Institutions in our society, example, business, education, religion, art, family, etc., defines various aspects of social order, particularly the value systems, interests, and attitudes that revolve around the major concerns of daily life. So here, as a social institution, sport is being reflected by the exclusive organizational, managerial, bureaucratic aspects that are necessary in running a sports program. Sport as a social system. So here, commitment to specific sports situation can be assessed by its frequency, duration, and intensity. And the next, please. Next, please. Motives underlying sport involvement. People who have direct or indirect access to actual production of sport are producers, and those who are vivaciously involved as consumers. Sociology. Sociology is the disciplined and objective study of human social interactions. Sociologists study individuals, social acts, social relationships, social issues, social organizations, large and small, social structures, social system of communities and nations, social processes, and social order. With social change, the studies being conducted within the framework of theories and methods. So here the sociology of sport, it is the sub-discipline of sociology that studies sports as a part of social and cultural life. So that's why we can see the Ministry of Human Resource and Development. Here the sports is a different entity. Sports Ministry is also there, and Kiran Rijiju is a dynamic sports minister of our central government, and he has focused in making the sociology of sports reaching to the nook and corner of our society through the media of sports. Next, please. So, sports as a social phenomena. Sports are related to the cultural context in which we live. So we are the cultural heritage. See, we can see in South Canara and all, we can see the Kathakali dance program, and there is a drama programs, and then there is an action oriented one. And as far as sports are concerned, we can see the Olympic Games, Soccer World Cup, Tennis Championship, that is the Wimbledon, etc. and etc. So newspapers devote more space for news coverage related to sports. Sports images are so persuasive that people identify so closely with sports celebrities. So we relate to this sport as a social phenomena also. Sports and the media, very important it is. The satellite technology enable millions of people watch programs. So we can watch the cricket matches where it is being held in the UAE. So in Sharjah, maybe in other part of the world. So if the matches are going on, we can see live recording we can see in our own home at all, home also. So this is the science and advancement of science technology, that is satellite technology. So we the television networks and cable stations pay crores of rupees for the rights to televise major sporting events. Over a few decades, the media have converted sports into a major form of entertainment in many societies. During early 20th century, a mutual independence emerged between sports and the media. Media promotes sports and sports sold the media. So this is the relationship between the sports and the media. Sports and the economy. So without the economy, our family cannot be run. So without the economy, our society cannot be run. Our government also runs with the economic identity. Economies of most of the countries, especially wealthy post-industrial revolution countries, have been affected by the billions of dollars spent every year for the game tickets, sports equipment, participation fees, athletic club membership, etc., etc. Per capita income around the world at the close of 20th century was under $4,000 per year, while the elite athletes were making more than 5 to 30 million dollars. Sponsorship and commercial associations with sports are so effective that it has led to the industrialization, jobs, performance increase, etc. Sports and the family, how it is related to family. Sports is closely related to the family. Nowadays, people are becoming increasingly aware of the values of sports. Many children participate in organized training and sports varieties of activities. During this pandemic, how we can be confined with the family? So we can play carom inside the home. So we can play ping pong or table tennis. We can play chess. We can go for the tennis court ring or throw ball or badminton or some minor games inside the home on our lawn. And if you go outside also in a picnic and all, we can use these sporting activities within our family members only. Sports and politics. So I'm not for politics, because I'm a bit against politics, because sports should not be clubbed with the politics, because it is for meritorious people only. Those who perform and those who come first, he or she comes first, will get the medal. So no political push or no political identity or political influence should be there. But politics is there. Political leaders should understand how to promote sports, how to promote health and fitness through the media of sports. Next, please. Sports and education. Sport has become an integral part of school life, and even including in the colleges also. We can see the examples of including inclusion of the physical education as a subject, examination subject. Nowadays, University of Mysore also has included this physical education or sports as one of the examination subjects, and it is one of the optional subjects for you in your degree course also. Hence, it has been gaining importance in our educational system. It has become the part and parcel of the educational curriculum. Sports and religion. There have been emerging relationship between sport and religion in certain cultures. Sports is a natural religion in the sense of involving asceticism and a quest for participating with the rhythms of nature and respect for the power of one's own being. So there is no religion bar, there is no caste bar, there is no creed bar, there is no color bar, there is no sex bar for sports. Anybody can participate in sports. Sport and leisure. Sports and recreational activities, it is a leisure time activity. So when you find some leisure time, you involve in one sort of the other sporting event, so that you can be healthy, you can be strong, you can fight against the pandemic. Next, please. It is socialization and it is professionalization. So when I speak about the professionalization, you can take up sports as a profession. So here, this trend promotes and transforms sports from a play and part-time interest into a work-like occupation. How you can get into a profession? So we can see many educational fields in the field of physical education. Physical education, you can, if you are a good sports person, you can be a physical education teacher also. So for that, you have to have a basic degree. Even with your +2, you can get into the vocational courses, which is available in Kerala. When I was working in Kerala, I have toured nook and corner of Kerala. And when I had been to Madhya Pradesh, so there is a National College of Physical Education, Lakshmi Bai National College of Physical Education, which has been one of the premier institutions of Asia. And NIS course, that is National Institute of Sports, Patiala, which is the headquarter in Punjab. And we have 9 centers in Sports Authority of India. So there they impart the coaches to be produced, and I was fortunate to be one of the faculty members in Bangalore. For about 5 years I was in the teaching, and well, I was a Indian team coach also in Patiala in Bangalore, so I could handle around 36 the creamy layer of Indian volleyballers, so preparing for the Asian Games during 1989-90. So there, the sports facilities and all being provided by the government of India. Government spends crores of rupees, thousands of crores of rupees for the promotion of sports. So here you can take up sports as your professional also. Sports as a commercialization. So for students, you are not much been emphasized for this. Next slide, please. Social mobility, female athlete. So, female athlete, the Victorian ideal defines sport as an inappropriate activity for females. Those days, it was forbidden for female. So, ancient Olympics was only for men. So, women were forbidden to look into the Olympic events. Nowadays, it has been changed, and women are given all the privileges. They are also participating with men. All the events are also on par with men for women also in Olympics and in World Cup also. So, gender inequality, gender logic used in sports usually has promoted dominant gender ideology, which is privileged men and disadvantaged women in economic, political, and other spheres of life. Gender equity needs ideological changes. This can happen through sports also. Race and ethnicity. Race refers to a category of people identified through classification system based on meaning given to physical traits of humans. Ethnicity refers to collections of people identified in terms of their shared cultural heritage. Racial and ethnic minorities and populations have long endured discrimination in society. Sports participation of minority groups occurs under terms set by prominent group in a community. So, sports eradicates racism also. Violence in sports and aggression. So this avoids violation. Sports avoids violation. It will build up harmony amongst ourselves, cooperation amongst ourselves, and it will change the mindset of the persons, and then it will make healthy and fit citizens of our society. Next, please. On the values of sports participation. Participation in sports and physical activities promotes, enhances the following: physical health and physical development. So, your physical health and physical development will be enhanced by participating in physical activities. Physical fitness, motor skills, and movement efficiency. So, I have told you, you will be prepared to face the day from dawn to dusk, and even from the bed and to the bed. At, till such time, you will be moving here and there, and you will be focusing on yourself. You will be studying your own mindset, and then you will be your motor skills, that is mobility skills, movement activities will be efficiently performed because of the physical activities. Cardiovascular and cardiorespiratory efficiency. So your heart and lungs functions will be very good because of the free flow of blood, and your heart will function nicely, and you will be avoiding the problems like a heart attack and respiratory problems and all. Mental alertness, emotional balance. Your mindset will be free, and you will be always alert if you are involved in the physical activities. Always you will think positively, and then you apply your mind, and immediately you take quick decisions, and then stick on to your decisions, and you will be appreciated by one and all, and you will be controlling your emotions also. You will not get the aggression, you will not be aggressive, and you will not lose your temper, and you will be more helpful, and you will be confident, and you will have more patience if you participate in physical activities. Self concept, self confidence, self esteem, behavioral modifications, leadership qualities are other aspects when you develop sports. Personality blended with the moral and ethical values, self discipline and imposed discipline, healthy competition and cooperation, self-discipline and imposed discipline, interpersonal skills and social skills, carryover skills, quality of life and education. You will be leading a quality of life in by participating in the sporting events. Career opportunities in physical education and sports. This is the last slide. Teaching, you can be a teacher, physical education teacher. You can be a teacher for many aspects. So not only the physical education, the courses like BPE, Bachelor of Physical Education, after +2, it is available in LNCPE, that is Lakshmi Bai National College of Physical Education, Gwalior, and LNIPE, that is Lakshmi Bai National Institute of Physical Education, Trivandrum, Kerala. That is a 3 years degree course, BPE. It is equivalent to a degree awarded by a university. And after that, you can get into MPE in the same institutions, MPhil, and you can go for PhD also. BPEd is another course which is available in many of the universities, including Mysore University. After your graduation, any graduation, BA, BCom, or BSc, you can get into the BPEd course. There you have to undergo physical fitness tests. So physical fitness tests, we coaches have prepared physical fitness test norms for the University of Mysore, aspirants to represent University of Mysore. So those norms, it is available in St. Philomena's College also. So those norms, if you study and if you practice that one, and such type of norms are there, or such type of physical fitness tests are there to get yourself qualified into the admission at the time of admission into BPEd course. After that, there is a MPEd course, Master of Physical Education. Then there is MPhil, Master of Philosophy in Physical Education. Then PhD. So these are the physical education courses which are available as far as teaching is concerned. As far as coaching is concerned, so like me, I am a volleyball coach. NIS, that is National Institute of Sports, offers coaches program. It is available in Patiala, Bangalore, Calcutta, and Gandhinagar, that is in Gujarat. So there the coaches will be prepared, and for that eligibility also, it is Sports Authority of India scheme. So there you are supposed to be a graduate, and you should have represented the state and the national medalists also. So like that selection criteria are there, and you should be physically fit also. You should be a performer. Then trainer, you can be a very good trainer. So you can see cricket. In cricket, there are bowling trainers, in batting trainers, and fielding trainers also, wicket keeping trainers also. In hockey, goalkeeping trainer, and forward line, mid line, and the full back line trainers are also there. So in volleyball also, we can see the trainers for setter trainers, and attackers trainers, block trainers, and service trainers, and the libero trainers. So in training, we can be a trainer, and you can be a good official. So you can take up officiating examinations, and then you can be a good official in most of the games where you are interested. Yoga, it is very important. During pandemic, you can perform yoga. You can do yoga at home. Simple yoga asanas by looking into a chart or into a TV programs are there. Yogic programs are there. By looking into the TV also, you can keep performing yoga. Aerobic instructor, you can become yoga instructors also, and you can become yoga aerobic instructors also. Aquatic instructors, that is swimming. Aquatic means swimming instructors also. Physical conditioning experts. So most of the disciplines, most of the events, most of the games have physical conditioning expert, because this physical conditioning varies from game to game. Football physical conditioner is having a specific qualifications and expertise than cricket conditioning expert, than Wimbledon, that is a tennis conditioning expert. Health club instructor or manager, you can run a health club, so wherein you can have gym equipment and all, you can have sauna bath, you can have the paraffin wax bath also. So physiotherapy unit also you can have, and then you can have a health club, and you can be a manager of that health club also. Special education teacher, so this is very important. So you can see sporting event is being imparted to the physically impaired children also. Adapted physical education, so physical education teacher for the adapted schools, that is deformed children, they will also will be taught the physical activities, and then they, even the Olympics are also there for them. Massage therapist. So you can be in a health club, they can be a massage therapist. So you can be a very good masseur, you can undergo the training, and then you can give occupational therapy also. Sport event marketing and organizer. So in this sports management course, which is being run by St. Philomena's College, we can see that. So in that course, we can see this sport event marketing and sport event management also. So in that, if you are interested, you can go through the brochure of St. Philomena's College, and you will come to know what is sports management event and sport event management marketing also. Consult in fitness industry. So fitness industry, it is a big one, and yeah, in India it is gaining a very good response. And then you can be a consultant in that industry also. In the corporate sectors, estate managers for maintenance of facilities, equipment, that is a stadium in charge, or indoor hall in charge, etc. and etc. Sports medicine expert. So sports medicine, it is the knowledge of physiology, anatomy, and sports psychology, and you will be an expert by knowing the things, and you can be a biomechanical expert also, how the movements are being effectively done by the application of the principles of physics, mathematics, and etc. Sports journalist. So in journalism, you can see sports journalist. So in this sports management course, it is also one of the subjects, sports journalist and columnist, and sports photographer. So photographers, you can see in all these international events, all the national events, official photographers are there. Only official photographers, designated and qualified photographers will be allowed to take the snaps and record the video. Sports merchandise. So you can get into the merchandise for sports also, and you can go as a personal trainers. Personal trainers individually. Say for example, Virat Kohli, he is having a personal trainer. Rahul Dravid had personal trainer. So like that, celebrities, they have the personal trainers in many Wimbledon top guns. They have personal trainers and personal coaches also. So one coach for one trainee. So like that, you can have career opportunities in physical education and sports. So this is about the physical fitness, and the importance of physical fitness, which is very much required for you people. And to conclude, this pandemic is to be avoided by preventing through many ways. So prevention is better than cure. So here you should get yourself immune. Where from this immunization comes? Your own body should fight against the virus, that is coronavirus or any other pandemic. So this pandemic situation, during this pandemic situation, please don't be idle or don't be lazy. Don't confine much to your electronic gadgets. It has got its own side effects, that is radioactive effects, and you should come out of that. So in order to come out of this, kindly involve yourself in physical activities at least for half an hour in a day, 30 minutes in a day. If you go out and walk or jog at least for 1 or 2 kilometers, you can keep the doctors away. So to conclude, I thank the organizers for having given me this opportunity to exhibit or to educate you, try to educate you with what little I know about physical fitness. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sir, how to overcome laziness over many circumstances and situations to be active all times. So laziness is the negative form of activity. If you are inactive, you are called lazy. So if you want to become a non-lazy person, you should be active. How you should be active? You should keep moving. You should be involved in one way or the other. Say for example, if your mother is not active inside the kitchen, how the dishes will be prepared? She should move from one vessel to the other. She should move from one gadget to the other, and then she should apply her mind and then prepare the things. How a child will be active? So the child wakes up and then it cries. It cries. That crying itself is coming out of the laziness. You being a child during 20 years, before 20 years, if at all you are to be lazy, your mother won't have fed you. So if you are crying, only then you are demanding something. So you should be active throughout the day by involving in physical activities. That is the only way. Until and unless you are involved in movement activities, movement oriented actions, you will not become lazy. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. That was really a wonderful session about physical fitness in holistic development. When we talk about holistic development, it essentially means development of intellectual, mental, physical, emotional, and social abilities in a student so that he or she is capable of facing the demands and challenges of everyday life. Sir, Dr. Suresh, sir, you pointed out and gave a bird's eye view of the entire fitness and physical regime that one should undergo, and also the career opportunities that they have in the sports and physical fitness domain. It was really wonderful session, sir. So on behalf of St. Philomena's College and on behalf of Internal Quality Assurance Cell of St. Philomena's College, we thank you for your erudite talk on this topic. Thank you very much, sir.
Very kind of you.
So, dear students, with this session, we are ending the day 4 online sessions. Tomorrow, that is for the day 5, we have few more interesting topics which relates you for soft skills and holistic development. And a great legendary and luminary of this institution, Professor Krishna Gowda, is going to join for this session. Former principal of this college and a world-renowned humorist. So friends, tomorrow at sharp 10 o'clock, please join for 2 important sessions tomorrow from 10 to 12. With this, we'll end today's session. Thank you very much for listening to today's online sessions and have a good day. Thank you.